kick us off. Right, welcome to the Boys Central A versus Boys Southern round robin game at the New Zealand 2024 Under-18 Interzone Underwater Hockey Championships. We have the Central B team in the white caps, white sticks, yellow togs, and the Boys Southern in black sticks, I think red togs. And we are about to kick off with the strike. Big swim there. And looks like, did I say Southern won that strike, and it's gone out to the wall. Looks like the Central B team had a little attempt to come off, but didn't quite have a friend with him. And yeah, there we go. Big drive down by the Southern team. There's a huge swim. He did have a Central player hanging off him, but they weren't able to stop that momentum. The little counter-attack. And we've got a Central player with it, looking for a friend, but instead Southern player there for that back tackle. Oh, and we had Southern had a little break off the wall, but we did have a ref's call. Unfortunately, I've lost my headset, so I can't quite listen in on the ref's conversations anymore. But it looks like an advantage puck for the Central team. So Southern team did a foul, and they've been pushed back. Such a conservative approach. But yeah, so Central still technically kind of midway in their pass. They just did that pass out to their wing, out to the wall. They'll be looking to keep it there a little bit safer, get some rotating players coming in, drive up, and then before they look to come off into that open space. Lovely big drive there. Someone trying to muscle his way through the Southern players. And again, another ref's call. So Southern coach is Kat Vining here at Underwater Hockey, with Fergus Bewley and Nick Jones coaching the Central B team. So the Central B team just had that little advantage pack, trying to drive through. Oh, he's made the break. Can he finish it off? Oh, lovely clear there. Is that number 7? I think Caleb Brown, lovely save there by the Southern team, just stopping that Central player coming into the goal bin, swimming it right across this goal bin and out to the other wall for safety. Here we go, we've got number 4, Liam Dick, vice captain of the Southern team, just holding that possession, looking for his supporting players. Still in their kind of defensive half. And then we had Tom Riley trying to make a break, but the ref's call did occur, so there was foul there, so the Central team will be pushed out, and Southern will get another opportunity to have an attack here. So we'll just confirm. I'm Angela Whiteman, one of your commentators, and joining me is
Abigail McPherson
from our Central B team, the girls team. So she's got a few friends in this team. Keen to watch them play, see if they can win against the Southern team. Yes. That's correct. Right, again. Oh, lovely bring, that number 4, Liam Dick, again, vice captain for that Southern team, just bringing that puck off the wall, swimming into space, but who's looking for a teammate. Took a while to get one down there, and lovely swim off here with the Central, just stopping that swim, putting it out in the open, and now we're locked down on the far wall. Got Central making a break. Oh, lovely little tackle there by that Southern player. Just managed to rip that puck off and is driving down, but he has hit a wall of Central B players and been stopped. Really want some of these players to be a little bit better at that puck retention. It's a little bit of seesawing, back and forth, back and forth. See some lovely refs attire, those red and yellow stripy one. I think that's Catherine in that, or maybe, not sure. As opposed to the same yellow vests. Right, so Southern have an advantage puck here, getting close to that Central goal bin. That is a beautiful flick out to number 5, Toby Jukes. He's managing to just hold that puck possession. Oh, beautiful. What's that? Triple turn. But Central have just managed to push that out. That's Oscar swimming out to the wall, but there was a foul. Ref's called. Central is being pushed back. You can see Southern has got a couple of people subbing, getting a fresh player in, obviously working hard, and Southern will have another opportunity here right in the middle. Is that 5 metres out? Straight in front of the goal bin, and a chance to attack here. So let's see what they can do. Nice and strong. Little chip in up to his other players. And we've got another rest call. And what is the call? Can we see what the ref's signaling in that one? No, we can't. Looks like... Who knows? Refs can't find the puck, neither can I. We're resetting. Maybe a breaking foul? Did it look like someone broke? Maybe? Yeah, all right, so everyone going down. Big wall of players, kind of like a horns move that they're trying to drop, but they're a little bit too far away to pull that off. We did have one of the Southern boys commentating the other day, but he would not give away his team's secrets of what some of these set plays were. Again, another ref's call. And looks like Southern will have another opportunity to attack. So while Central B are managing to stop it going in the goal bin, they're not able to stop it going in the goal bin cleanly. So they need to start using their stick, being smart. What they don't want is to lose somebody in the sin bin this early. Puck slip through, little under the bum turn by number 13, Toby Greenbank. He's still down, but didn't quite manage to get it out. And yeah, Southern have put that in the goal bin. Let's wait for the referee's signal, double check that that was a goal. Beautiful. Goal to Southern. So 9 minutes left in the first half, and Southern get the first goal on the board. 1-0 to Southern in the black sticks and caps. That's right, referee. Make sure that puck is right on the halfway mark. No bias here. All right, Abby, you take the strikes. How many strikes did you win in your last game?
Actually, last game I played right forward.
Oh, so you were not on the surface. You were on the bottom near them, of course, but just not the first person to touch the puck. No. Correct? Oh, showing off some lazy right forward positioning.
Surface for half of it,
then down. Yeah, yes, nice. Right, we've had another ref's call. I need to get my headset charged. You can see that central player just lining up, ready to do a little turn. Needs a bit better body position. He was just a little bit too high there to really be able to push his way through that team. It was Ellie. Get flat, Ellie, and you'll be able to muscle your way through. You can see lots of players on the bottom of the pole now, which is good, getting up those numbers. And Southern doing a big swim out wide. Again, we've had a ref's call, and I'm going to say that's got to be against Southern because they clearly had the advantage there, so in a space. So Central will have an opportunity to attack, which is good. The last couple have been for Southern, so let's see what the Central team do. Let's go bold, guys. Go out into the centre. No, we're going straight to a blind spot. It's not a silly approach. It's very conservative, just wanting to calm things down. But he's bringing off. They've suckered the Southern team onto the wall, and then they're looking to bring it off. Can he finish it off? No, they can't. Somebody has fouled. I cannot see. Okay, so that's an advantage for the Southern team. They are very lucky there. They can get it away from their goal bin. Do apologise for the little blind spot, but we try. Lovely big sweep there. So Southern made that break, but Central have just managed to curve that round, and we've basically gone from one wall straight to the other. And I'm going to be honest, guys, this is full court. That is a long way to swim, isn't it, Abby?
It is. It's very tiring.
So most of the time in New Zealand we play a slightly smaller court. So this is in Wellington that we either can play one large full court like this or two half courts. So for large tournaments like this, kind of at international level, we were playing international rules, we play this full court. So a lot of these people will not be used to playing in a court this big. And I can tell you when you're going wide, the other wall looks very far away, but it does mean that you can really open up the game and we can have a nice flowing game, which is why sometimes when the game locks down on the wall like that, it's not quite as fun to watch. And we have had another ref's call, and that is against the Southern team. You can see Southern has got a few people sprinting to the sub bench to get some fresh players in and out, and we have got the Central team calling a team timeout. So the advantage puck is for Central. Southern will be pushed back, but the teams will have a minute here. So the Central coach, Fergus, will have just called that timeout. Abby, what would you be telling the team if you were the coach? Or what do you expect Fergus is saying to his team right now?
I mean, they seem to be getting a lot of disadvantages near the goal. I think they're getting quite frantic when they get up there, which means they tend to foul more. So just keep a level head. Yeah,
very nice, very nice. I think that is about right. They can just be cool, calm and collected, then they can move into that space. It's about making sure the body's moving, but the brain is calm and clear. So Fergus has been coaching this team. He helped coach last year as well, and coaching again this year as Kit's been coaching the Southern team, I think, for a few years, with and maybe with Warwick as well. So pretty experienced and some good coaches here. So let's see what the team. Big swim here by Southern. They have managed to clear that right out, and look, we're within kind of the three or 4 metres of the goal bin, but we're on the wall, so Southern are going to need to bring it off the wall and go. They've got another drive. Oh, he's going straight down the back wall. Love it. And I think that has gone in. Nice. Again, it was a beautiful drive. Oh, I can't quite see that cap number by that Southern player. He just went down the wall, managed to pop it up, and the supporting player was sitting right in front of the goal bin just to finish that off and put it in. So that was quite a nice play. They made that look quite easy, I'm going to say, actually, didn't
Once
they?
They get a roll on, they get really into it fast.
So maybe Fergus's words of wisdom didn't quite work out in his team's favour, but, new strike, here we go again. Oh, lovely work. That Southern player just winning that, popping it out to his wing, number 10, Riley. Oh, Riley was one of my commentators yesterday. I'll also call out, he did fill up my drink bottle for me as well, so thank you, Riley. Such a gentleman, yeah. Get quite parched with all this commentating, Constantly talking, and we've got another ref's call. So for those that don't know, the Under-18 Interzone Championships is also where we run our Level 2 refs course in New Zealand. So all of the referees at this tournament are either already Level 2 or completing the Level 2 course, so they're also well experienced and looking to finish their Level 2 course. So again, it can be a little different standard of gameplay and refereeing for a lot of the players, especially for some of these teams like the B team and the Southern team. Some of them have played at schools nationals and a couple in teams last year as well. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just lost vision for a little bit, but there. So playing in this full court with the international rules and everything can be a little bit daunting. Oh my gosh, I'm just also kicking the plug. I don't want to lose everything down. And it was a big whistle. Big whistle by the ref. So another team timeout. So how do the timeouts work in a game, Abby? This is partly a test for you as a level 1 referee as well.
It happens when the team's a little frazzled or something. The coach just needs to pause the game so they can just reround
into players. Yeah. So each
timeout for each team.
half. Yeah, which is quite exciting as a coach. I must say, being able to talk to your teams during the game. Usually, you're in the pool with them, you can talk to your subs bench, but if you've got a goalie or a centre or someone else who's not subbing, it's a bit hard to communicate with them during the game. Being able to have a little chat with the wider team when you see something going on and give them a little bit of a inspiration or info to help rather than wait until half time is really beneficial. All right, lovely start there. Big chip, number 4 from Central. Oscar did try and knock that down, just managed to cup it but didn't quite stop the full way through. And we have, is that number 8 or number 5? Jasper or Toby, somebody from the Southern team, was doing pretty good work on the wall there. They obviously got their second goal by going down the back wall, so they were going to try that again, but it didn't quite work out for them. And it is Central get an advantage puck here, so they will be happy. They can clear that away from their goal bin. Again, Jack Sterling in that centre, just flicking it out to the his wing and going into the wall into our blind spot. It is quite selfish of me, but I would like to also join in one of their little team timeouts and tell them to keep going into the middle of the pool rather than to the wall and into our blind spot, so we can see, and you at home can see a little bit more of what's going on. Oh my God, who is that? Tank just muscling his way through, that defensive player. He's still going. He's got 2 players hanging off him, but he's managing to keep swimming through. I think they've just stopped him in that blind spot. We've got a ref's call, so I think... Yes, so unfortunately that Southern player did manage to stop him, but did so by fouling. So again, Central will have an opportunity here to attack. I don't know which Central player that was, but that was awesome. That was just such a good swim. He had players hanging off him, but he kept on going. All right, we can see James Mars setting up there as that forward in that back line with all the Southern players. Number 2, Lachlan passing it out to Jack Sterling, going up, but it's managed to stop, and another ref's call. But Central will get another opportunity here. So Southern has been pushed back. Central get a thing. There's 49 seconds to go in this half. I can hear people yelling poolside, play to the cock. So Southern team will be wanting to just lock that down on the wall, get it safe, but Central will be going hard trying to get a goal on the scoreboard before we go into half time. And we've got another ref's call. And that is against Central. So unfortunately, 20 seconds to go. I think Southern will just take this to the wall, hold it there, and it'll be into the second half. Yeah, big flick out. That was a lovely flick. Number 12, Liam, captain. Two seconds to go. Perfect, and that is our half-time now, so Mid-Northern are leading. No, I apologise. Southern is leading 2-0 against Central B. We're going to mute ourselves, have a little drink of water, and we'll come back to you in the second half. Yeah, it's on.
Welcome back to the second half of the boys Southern versus Central B boys team. We're hoping for some more up the gut action this half. There's a lot of zigzagging up the walls, getting stuck in the channels first half, so hopefully they've changed their tactic a little.
Yes, I did overhear Fergus, the Central B coach, telling his team, I heard the word 45, so I'm expecting or hoping to see a few more 45-degree drives by the Central team looking to come off that wall.
Banana splits.
I love a banana split. And I will just note Central is in our lovely yellow togs and their white sticks. So Jack Sterling, number 12, down, ready to take an advantage puck. And we've got Southern team in black sticks with the red togs. So again, do apologise. We've got a little bit of a blind spot in the cameras. But that just makes it more entertaining for us as we can make up what we think the teams are doing. So that's some great rotation there. Hamish Hull coming in, rotating through, driving through with Jack next to him. So there's Central players down and they're managing to do a big drive. I think that was James Heath. Heath doing a bit of a turn there. We've got Ali working hard, but Central need to bring it out of this corner. They're going to want to loop it round, bring it out in front of that goal bin. You can just see, look at all those Southern numbers. Everyone's down on the bottom of the pool. Making sure, a little bit of a drive there from Central, but a ref's call, which meant they have to go again. Right, so yeah, unfortunately a foul there by the Central team, so Southern will have an opportunity to bring it out, and again Liam, the captain, is going to take it to our blind spot rather than going out into the centre of the pool, opening the game up. No, we'll allow it. Big drive there by the number 4, Liam Dick, but stopped by those Central players, and they're just driving back. A little back and forth. Trying to drive up. Number 13. Isaac Milner. Nice work from Isaac there, driving up to the wall. A little 9. Tom Riley coming through for Central. Jack, he's got the puck skills. Can he hold on to it? Yeah, got it out to number 5, out to Hamish. But no, I was going to say, do we think there's a little bit of a fouling there? Just a little bit. Yeah, so unfortunately Jack trying to pull off his moves there, just got a little bit tangled up, hooked up that player, a little bit of obstruction, so Southern will get this opportunity here. Now I will say, feel safe at the pool because Jack Sterling has just recently completed his first aid course, so not only do we have the lovely lifeguards here to help us, but Jack is also qualified. How do I know this? Because he was on the same first aid course as my dad. Fun fact. And of course, as we all know, someone mentions underwater hockey, we all know everybody else who plays underwater hockey, so it is a small community. All right, advantage puck for Southern. For Central. And again, flicking it out to the wall. As Abby alluded to at the start, it's a little bit back and forth, coming a little bit off the wall, but not really committing. Back on. Not really to any team getting full possession. It's kind of going back and forth. Only stopped by a ref's call, so need a little bit more support. Teams to go out into that open, maintain that possession so we can start to see a few second, third and fourth phases of players. Teams really get their groove. Southern taking advantage puck. It looked like he was going out wide into centre, but a little dummy into the middle. And it's kind of frozen a spot. And another ref's call. Oh no, yeah, well, we got these are our level 2 qualified or about to be level 2 qualified refs, so they know all of the tricks and tips, so nothing's going to get by them. actually, apart from one of the other games where it really looked like Maddie Murdoch did score a goal. So I was keen to see if you guys thought it actually did go in as well or not, but I trust the referees. I'm just lowly commentator.
There was a few problems with that game, I think.
Yeah. Looked like it was a fun game to watch, so hopefully it was a fun game to play.
Fun game to play as well?
Yeah. Right. Just coming up, that Southern team is hard on defence. Again, Central need to be able to bring it off this wall. But instead, Liam Dick is trying to make a break. But he was alone. Central going straight to the back wall, seeing if he can make it down, and Southern have just cleared it back out to the wall. Central will need to have more than one person making a drive and go at the goal bin here if they want to actually score a goal. I think they're more than capable of doing it, but it's just kind of one person at a time, bringing it out into the space. Lovely little turn there, holding that possession. I think that was Tom, maybe. Not even sure who's sitting out this game. Central does have 12 in their team, so two of the teams sitting out resting each game. Go. Albie from the Southern team, just making sure that it was on the wall, doing a little quick rotation. Coming back down. Always appreciate a little 1 or 2 breath hockey. Jack Sterling going for it. Just got hit. Isaac Milner just stopped Jack on his attempt, but there was a ref's call and Southern are being pushed back. So Central will have a good opportunity here to attack. Quite near the goal bin. It's still quite close to the wall, so it's not ideal positioning right in front of the goal bin, but it'll be a good opportunity here, and we've got a team timeout. So got just over 8 minutes left in this half. I suspect that might have been I don't know actually, if that was Fergus, the Central coach, or Kit, the Southern coach, calling it. Either team, quite a good reason to call it. They want to get those teams fresh. Kit will be, I'm sure, telling the Southern team to get down hard defence and work together to reset and start their change from defence to attack. And this is the opportunity for the Central team to get on the scoreboard.
Very persistent up the back wall. They haven't tried to take it wide yet and loop around.
And, yeah.
Once they bump the Southern team, that might be the best way to try and get a goal.
Correct. Great strategy. Look at you. Critical thinking. And that is why Abby is a super forward, who I had the pleasure of playing with at Club Nationals. Go Knights, McGinley. All right, this Parker's locked back down on the ball. Again, Central trying to do a drive off. But he's going down the back wall. Can he do it?
There's lots of Central players.
I was going to say, Liam Williamson, captain of the Southern team, is down there, and he's like, you're not getting through me. Oh, someone has fouled on that back wall. I'm not surprised. I'm sure there's quite a bit of gloving.
A lot of people there.
I'm surprised the ref could see anything. They did better than us. What do I do? Who do I think they're pushing? I think they're pushing Southern back, so Central will have another opportunity. And look, that puck has been placed beautifully, about 4-5 metres out. So Central will be able to come straight in. Little chip, trying to push it through, turning, trying to keep it in. Oh, lovely little hook there. Who was that? Oscar. Beautiful little hook, just hooking it back to his player. And Central are on the scoreboard. Yes, Central on the scoreboard. That was beautiful. So that Oscar just managed it, the mid-northern player, just tried to clear it out. Oscar managed to just get his hook on it, curve it back in, and lay it back to his teammate to charge it through into the goal bin. Sorry, Central player did not catch who actually scored the goal. Did you see? No. Either way, great team effort. We'll shout out for Oscar for the assist. But again, that was a lot of people from Central on the bottom doing that. So it is now 2-1. Who are they? Southern is still ahead by 1 goal, 2-1, with 6.5 minutes to go. You can go if you need to. Right, thank you, Abby. Abby is having to go to her team talk. Can you just move the phone? Thank you. Leaving me on my lonesome. And we've got another ref's call. So it's awesome to have some of the players coming in to help commentate, as they know a lot of the players and their teammates round. And with, of course, the age group champs were held earlier this year, so it's quite good to see a number of NZ reps from the under-19s, and it's actually some under-24s players. There's a bit of camaraderie between the teams as well. So again, just gone to that other wall. You can see Southern trying to bring it off on an angle, but they're quite a tight angle. They could have gone a little bit wider, but managing to get it up just into that the central defensive half. So let's see what each team managed to do. You can just see central team holding it on that wall. They don't want it to necessarily come off there. It's right by the sub bench, so they want to give their team a bit of a chance to sub, get some fresh players in. It looks like the Southern team is being pushed back, and Central B will have an opportunity to drive that forward. They will be pretty prompt after scoring that goal, so 5 minutes still to go. They'll be wanting to get back up there and score another one to equalise. Just driving back that wall, you can see that Southern player just dropping his shoulder, holding that puck ready for his other player, but Central have broken through. He's got his team there for a double team. Beautiful work by that Central forward pair, but Southern have just managed to shut it back down to the wall. Let's see if Central can keep going. We've managed to get it from their defensive halves into the attack. Looked like one of the players tried to bring it off, but just managed to capture it, and Southern pushing it back through. Love to see this game be opened up a little bit more. I can understand why they're playing on the wall a bit conservatively, but they've got all the space, so and there's some good skills and speed, so if they were able to open it up, as I said, they're going quite tight angles just into the kind of first channel rather than looking to come out wide into the centre or, go fully round the backs or out through the centre, so there's a lot of space out there that they're not utilising. But hopefully we'll see a bit more of that in some of their future games. They get used to the size of the court and are willing to take a few more risks and swim. And we've got the other team's team timeout now. So again, 1 minute, little break. Coaches come in and have a little team talk with just 4 minutes to go. Let's see if we've got some fun facts about the teams here. Also, a few of the boys in the Southern team. We've got Jet number 2, Toby number 5, and Tom number 9. They were in the junior tournament team at secondary schools tournament earlier this year. And a number of them from Nelson College came second in the juniors, so yeah, pretty strong team there. A little bit more, probably one of the more inexperienced, obviously a few juniors and stuff there, but that is an exciting place for the Southern team to be for the coming years. It's putting them in good stead when you see how well these guys are playing. Yeah, thank you. The Central team, again, a number of these guys, Schools National Senior team for their school. Oh, and Tawane, who's in the junior tournament team this year as well. And a good mix of Wellington schools, so really good to see the potential here in these teams. As I said, it's the Wellington B team, but the future is looking bright for the sport. There you go, Southern have an advantage puck. Nice flick straight up the wall. Central managed to capture that, but again they've taken it straight to the wall rather than going off, and Southern are doing a big drive on that angle. He has a supporting player, but Central have just managed to turn it back to the inside. We had this Southern wing coming, but not quite able to continue that momentum. Little turn and push through on the wall. Looks like Southern are still, we're in control, but now looks like a counter-attack from the Central B team. Little drive there. It is very close to the goal bin. Is Southern going to be able to score another goal here? We've got a ref's call and they are pushing back the Central team. So this is a good opportunity now for Southern. 2 minutes to go. Can they get another goal on the scoreboard and bring the score up to 3-1? And see Central B going down nice and early. Big flick, but lovely. Yeah. So that was Hamish Hull from Central looking to clear that across, but I suspect it just didn't quite cleanly get that puck, so a little bit of a stick infringement there. So he was hitting the other player's arm rather than the puck. So, yeah, Southern will have another opportunity here. Again, look at the Central down, lots of bodies in the way. Little flick, he's pushed it out, but that number 7, nice work there by Caleb Brown coming in, trying to finish it off. And then number 2, Jet, coming in, but Central have made a break and someone has fouled. And somebody is in the sin bin. So a Central player is going into the sin bin and they will be pushed back and Southern will have another opportunity to attack here. So as you'll note, if you're just following along, we are playing to the kind of international level rules, which means in the last 2 minutes of every game when a ref makes a call, apart from after a goal scored, that we do stop that clock. So Central is on the defence. They're down to 5 players. Let's see if Southern can get another goal here. Central have managed to hold that puck, swat all into them. Oh, there we go. James just got a little kick to the face, but he seems okay. It's a little knock, nothing to be too concerned about. And unfortunately, in their excitement trying to score, Southern have fouled and Central will now have an opportunity with the 5 of them to clear that puck away and try and get it away from their goal bin. Minute 25 to go in this half. Central could still score and equalise this up, but again they are in their defensive half, so we'll see what happens. And another ref's call. It's Jimmy D signalling a call against Central. So again, Southern have another opportunity here. And that Central player will be back in before the end of the game, but I'm not quite sure if they'll be in with enough time to make a difference. Oh, that Central player just knocked it through, but wasn't able to quite find the puck. Oh my gosh, Southern. Oh, beautiful work by Southern. Unfortunately, there's just that gap in the Central players. They popped up for a breath, and Southern were able to sprint on their way through and straight into the goal bin unopposed, taking the score 3-1 to Southern. I'm sure the team and kit coach, they put the score on the wrong team. We'll take it. No. So the scoreboard is incorrect at the moment. White has only got 1 goal and Black Southern has got 3 goals. So we'll just wait for the score desk to fix that. But don't worry, we do know the correct score. This should be the final strike for the game. Big collision. Let's see who can make a break. And Central's player is back in the game, so both teams are up to 6 for these last 10 seconds. Oh my God, beautiful dummy there. Who was that? Was that James Marr? Beautiful dummy, pushing through. Hamish is getting, there's 2 seconds, let's go. Jack's on the bottom, right till the very end. Excellent work. Congratulations to both teams. That was a hard-fought game. Congratulations, Southern winning that game 3-1 against Central B. Thank you.